So today is the first day back to doing my deadlifts since my side injury. I wanted to start with doing some ab workout. I kind of felt it a lot in my abs during the past 2 weeks. I've been trying to be careful so I can heal. So before I get to the deadlifts, I'm just doing a bunch of leg lifts. Or knee raises. I don't know what these things are, whichever. Then I'll do some crunches. So while that's all happening, I was just kind of thinking about YouTube, and they banned a bunch of videos today that were claiming that, that mentioned election fraud. So if they made any election fraud claims, then they banned the video. And so I just thought I would mention that there most certainly was election fraud in the 2020 election. I don't see how anybody can deny it. Furthermore, it seems like there's some sort of a very large conspiracy that includes the media and politicians and billionaires to overthrow our government, and everybody should be concerned. And I don't know what they want to do, but I don't think it's good. I think that we have to be a nation of laws and free elections. And this Hunter Biden stuff I don't care so much about, except for that it seems to point a finger that Joe Biden is bought and paid for by China and Ukraine. So anyways, I don't think they'll ban this video because, well, probably the only person who'll ever watch it will be me. But I can mark the day. It is December 10th because of that news. So each time the camera moves, that's an additional set of these. I'm not doing tons of repetitions. I mean, the most I did was 18, and the fewest I did was like 6. If you look in the back there, you can see my wife has a nice sewing ensemble. I put that in, I think it was for her birthday or for our anniversary or something. So now it's crunch time. I just do 2 sets of 50 crunches, and then I pretty much get sick of it, so that's why I stopped doing crunches. I don't like to work abs at all. So I do have the 6-pack, but a lot of people have better 6-pack than I do, and I have to kind of flex it to get it out there, but that's more of a fat issue than a lack of muscles. Probably running between 15 and 20% body fat, and I don't really care. At 46 years old, almost 47, I'm fine. I'm married. I've got kids. I ain't trying to go out and pick up some new lady. The one I got is excellent and puts up with me. So, yeah. I don't know what else is going on in the news. Texas and a bunch of other states now are suing Wisconsin, which is the state I live in, and Michigan and Georgia and Pennsylvania. Did I say that one? Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia, those 4 states. So they're suing those 4 states because, well, obviously if their elections, if those 4 states' elections are crappy, then that means that their electors void out the honest electors from the other states, and that creates a problem of disenfranchisement of an entire state's electors. So I really love that suit. I love the question. I hope that the Supreme Court takes it up, and I'm really curious to read the arguments afterwards and the decisions, but the arguments will be really interesting to read. One thing about posting every single set that I did today was that it gives myself a long time to kind of babble. other than the news, and I got a professional grade painting machine, and I'm going to be doing some painting at my house in Beloit this weekend. That'll be new for me. Hopefully it's not too messy and ends up being faster than just using a brush and a roller. You probably are hearing people in the background. I thought I was up far enough where I wouldn't be able to hear people, but I can hear them laughing and stuff, so that's okay. Like I said, nobody's gonna watch this. Okay, so here's 135. Obviously, it's not a very heavy weight, but I am definitely just trying to really feel it in my hamstrings and just really make sure I'm doing perfect form before I start increasing the weight. And this whole workout, I'm really not going to go to anything that's serious for weight. I'm just adding on a little bit every single time. So here comes, what is this, 185? Yeah. So I got the painting that I gotta do in Beloit. Then I'm working on putting in a fence in the backyard for my wife, because she wants to sneak in some livestock for some reason. I don't get involved with any feeding or poop or anything like that. Every once in a while I get to shoot a possum or something. But that's about it. But I can build her stuff. I built her chicken coop, she burnt it down, built another chicken coop, and that's still going strong. Okay, here's 225. It's also pretty easy. I did throw the straps on here, only because I don't want my grip to become an issue. I don't think it would have become an issue, but I actually didn't know how many repetitions I was going to do. I believe I only did 5. I think I was just kind of sticking to 5 to make it easy. For those of you who like, well, just me, probably like looking at RPE, let's say that's probably about a 5 RPE. And I don't think I really get beyond like a 7 in this whole entire workout. So here comes 275. 275 is pretty comfortable for me. Screwing around with the straps. Gives you a chance to look at that dress in the back. Kind of weird. Like a dress in the back when I'm in my weight room. If you ever watch any other videos, you might notice that I have a different weight room that I work out in. I have 2 weight rooms in my house. Pretty proud of that, actually. Today also my hamstrings are pretty sore. I worked out my legs in a health club this week and used all machines because I was kind of trying to avoid the squats still because of my stomach, just my side still hurting. And so my hamstrings really are feeling good, but it did kind of hinder my performance just a little bit on this. This is 315. This is the most weight I've lifted in about a month. Nothing to brag about, but 315, I can remember, about a year ago, this would have been like a 1 rep max. Maybe 2 rep max, I don't know. Like I said, this is probably about a 7. So, this is my piece of shame here. I track my progress. You can see the volume is going up, but who cares about volume? But my 1 rep max has been going down. And then, well, there's the workout. So it'll go up from there.